also, okay, so this is gonna be, what is hell real in your opinion?
Is hell this? Yeah, that was the curveball. I believe so. I will tell you the details in the Bible are not as specific as people think. A lot of people's perception of hell is literally just the book Dante's Inferno. Um, but I personally believe that hell is just eternal separation from God, which is kind of, if you think about it, what people were already doing while they were living on Earth. But yeah, that's my personal belief on what hell is explicitly stated as in the Bible, is that people will be separated from God. Yeah, I don't have any personal opinions on like, oh, are there lakes of fire or the eternal gnashing of teeth, or like, I believe a lot of those things are imagery to represent just the mental suffering that takes from knowing that there's a God out there and you can't reach him anymore.
Do you think if someone who lives out the way Christ maybe wants them to, but doesn't exactly participate in church activities and doesn't read the Bible. So what I'm saying is, can someone who is a good person, but not necessarily through choice or just through happenstance of where they were born, can someone be
Mhm.
a good person but not necessarily a Christian and go to heaven?
Yeah, I like to mention it. So this is a really tough question because biblically it says we all sin and fall short of the glory of God, which means none of us are worthy to go to heaven. That's the first thing I tell people. Like, I'm not worthy, you're not worthy. We're all not worthy because we all, like, why would we be worthy to be with this perfect being when we are imperfect people? Like, all of this is God's grace and God saying it's okay that you're imperfect, um because like, I want to have this relationship with you, I want to forgive you, I want to bring you love. He doesn't want eternal condemnation. But the problem is, the way to receive that grace is to ask Jesus into your life. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to um, go to church. Like, there's no requirement of you need to go to church every Sunday. You need to read the Bible every day. Otherwise, you'll lose your salvation. It's just having Jesus, like saying, I want to follow Jesus and I want him in my life to forgive me of my sins and to, give me his love. I believe that's the only requirement. But yeah, I actually do not believe that people can get it in off their own merit. If anything, that's a very Catholic belief, that people can earn their way into heaven. That's when they have like indulgences, like you can pay your way into heaven
When you're
based on
talking
your
earning,
actions.
though, when you're talking about earning, you're not talking about moral earning. You're more talking about a financial earning.
Oh, Catholic Church does both. Like, they talk about personal works, like your your personal conduct can earn your way into heaven. And when you mess up, then you just make up for it through indulgences or through Hail Marys, or like, they have a very merit based system, which I don't believe was God's intention by any means.